Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. That information is there for those of you who are watching this after the live stream. If you're watching this during the live stream, then take a look in the chat section as you will see all my uh, links there. That being said, intuitive friends, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to take a look at your February readings. Those are already up. Those of you who are single, guess what? The singles reading is there. Has been there for quite some time because I channeled those from January 15th through February 15th. For those of you who are in coupled connections or in partnerships, then please take a look at the couples reading. I just finished those yesterday, or I should say last night, and those are already with timestamps. So all the fire signs, earth signs, air signs, and water signs are ready for you to take a look at that. If you're interested in pick a card readings, then take a look at the pick a card playlist, as well as all the other information and channeled messages that I have for all of you on my playlist. That being said, intuitive friends, welcome back to the channel. If you already received a reading on February 6th, then come back on Friday because that's when I'm going to do a new list. Now, if you haven't had an opportunity to get on and have a free 5-minute mini reading, then feel free to just get on the chat list. Of course, this is first come, first served. I'm only taking the first, excuse me, the first 5 subscribers. Okay, intuitive friends. So pay attention to what's there or the spots that are left. Please note that members, I'm taking 3 members. Okay, so those of you who are members, I will alternate today. So member first, then subscriber, then member, then subscriber, then member, then subscriber, and then the rest are going to be subscribers. Please know, intuitive friends, if you are interested in adding more time and more detail to your reading, all you need to do is drop a super sticker or a super chat, and I'll be more than happy to channel more information for you. Okay, so no worries, intuitive friends. Again, the first 3 subscribers. Let's see if I don't have all 3 members, I might extend it a little bit more. But let's see what's coming through in regards to like the amount of people. Okay. That being said, hello, intuitive friends, welcome. All right, so I don't know what happened to Anaya. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you're there. Okay, perfect. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look at the list. So at first we have Irene, welcome. After Irene, we have Anaya. After Anaya, at number 3, we have, let me see, Jack Cal, did you come last time? Let's see. No, you weren't here last time, so I'll add you to the list. Jack Cal, welcome back. Okay, Jack Cal, you're here. Avi, hello. Eve. Hello, Eve. Welcome. Eve_J. Then we have Firebird Rules. Okay. Firebird Rules. Okay, those are the first 5 subscribers that I have here on the list. Of course, I'll say hi to everyone else. Firebird Rules. That's interesting. I like that that name there. Firebird Rules. All right. So the first 5 subscribers are Irene, Ayana, Anaya, Jack Cal, Eve, and Firebird Rules. Okay. Members, I have 3 spots available for you. So if you are a member, now is the time to jump on because I have 3 spots available. Intuitive friends, as you will see as time goes on, obviously we have many subscribers. So if you can, and if you would like to, again, no obligation, but if you would like to be part of at the very least, tier number one doesn't include any channeled messages, but at the very least, it will give you an opportunity to get yourself on the list when there's space available, of course, and if you haven't already participated before then, right? So consider that if you haven't done so already. I do have 3 member spots open, so anyone who is a member, I will add you to the first 3 spots. That being said, let's say hello to Rose Quartz. Yeah, I'm going to do very good question. So Bake 215 asks, are you going to do $10 supers again? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I might do it after this live. So stay tuned, okay? Which is why I'm not taking way too many people, because I want to be able to do the super chat lives for you guys. So if you have a pending tea, you want to know the tea on something, more information about something, feel free to join me for that super chat, okay? The $10 super chats. All right. That being said, thank you for the question, Big 215. Just make sure that you've turned on your notification bell and all alerts. That's going to let you know when I am back on to doing the super chat lives. Chances are I'll be doing that tonight. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it's about to be 5 o'clock here in New York. Rose Quartz, hello, my dear. Love Sunshine. Hello, hello. Great to see you. Ed, hello. Hello, my friend. Hello, Shatira. You're in Philly. Okay, so there you go. Shatira, yeah, you must have seen the prediction. So intuitive friends, I did post a prediction. I did say that the Seahawks were going to win. Yeah, a lot of people obviously when they saw that, they were like, that's bullshit, because the Patriots are going to win it. They've have for for a while. Yeah, but yeah, that's not what I was getting. I was getting that the Seahawks were going to win, and sure enough, there you go. That's what we saw. So if you saw the prediction, I put it up at 4:44. Did I know before that? Yes, I knew a couple days beforehand. But I wanted to post it on the day of. So I think next year I'll post it like when I do that channeling. And you take it with a grain of salt. But yeah. What an upset. And next year I'll even put like the flip of the coin, because I was like, that's gonna be heads. And then I predicted the Seahawks were gonna win. So my son was like, wow, mom, that was like awesome. So yes, thank you. Yeah, that was funny. But there you go. I put it everywhere. I know a lot of people thought that that can't be, the Patriots are gonna win, but look at that. That being said, intuitive friends, great to see you. Love Sunshine. Hello, Beverly 608. Patty Alvarez, hello. Happy all of you saw the prediction. And, that was that. All right, intuitive friends, listen, I know that a lot of you are here, but the first 5 subscribers are on the list. I'm going to review that. Please consider at the very least being a Oracle of Thanks member if you would like. That's always going to give you at the very least a spot if I have availability for my members. Okay, you don't have to, it's no obligation. I'm just throwing it out there because, as you know, sometimes it's going to be a little difficult to get on that free spot, right? That being said, Irene is at number 1, Anaya is at number 2, Jack Cal is at number 3, Eve is at number 4, Firebird Rules is at number 5. Members, I have 3 member spots open, so if anyone would like to join me there, that'd be great. If not, no worries, I will be coming back on a little later. That is the plan, to do some channeling and spill some tea. Yes, $10 spilling tea. So Make sure that you have that alert and notification button on. That being said, please hit the like button. Please drop a rose if these messages resonate for you. There goes the light acting the part. Of course, everything is fine on my end, but those beautiful flashes, that means we're ready. All right, intuitive friends, this is a free reading for my YouTube subscribers and members only. This is a first come, first served. Super stickers and super chat get you a super reading, which means you're going to have extra time, extra decks, and extra details. Please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. I'm only channeling one question and one question alone, and that is what your guides want you to know. This is not a personal reading type of live, okay? But if you would like to ask a personal question or at least get more clarity on a personal question, then feel free to join me during my super chat lives. As Bake to 15 just added there on the chat list, I do have the $10 super chats, which I focus on spilling some tea. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to join me there. My credentials, private readings, and testimonials are all there. Okay. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, please do. And yes, I do have credentials. I have free resources for those of you who are interested in energy healing or affirmations. That's listed there for you. There's also a free site there as well, Cafe Astrology, free astrology birth chart. Last time I checked, it was free, so don't know. I haven't gone on there for a while. But I have no partnerships, no sponsorships with Cafe Astrology. Just feel free to take a look at that resource because I've used it, so I just pass on the knowledge. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, please read the legal disclaimers, and I will call you in the order that you've appeared on the chat list. Tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. And your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. Okay, what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. Let's review the legal disclaimer, and then we're going to jump straight into my first subscriber, which is going to be Irene. Legal disclaimer is as follows. These messages are for entertainment purposes only. And please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. First 5 subscribers, by the way, subscriber list is closed as of now, but my member list is open. So for those of you who are interested, please feel free to drop in there. If you haven't received a message already, those are the ones that are now today on my list. If you already received the message, then meet me back here on Friday. If you're interested in finding out more about a specific idea or question, then join me for my super chat live where we're going to spill the tea. Okay, we spill some serious tea there. So if you're ready for that, join me for that. Okay, turn on your notification bell. All right, Briz. Hello, my dear. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Beverly 08, Patty Alvarez. Hello, Love Sunshine, Shatira. Shatira made me laugh with all the footballs there. Bake 215 is in Philly. Eastern Standard Time also. Nice. Okay, intuitive friends. Say hello to each other. This is a community. So as you know, by now we all kind of know each other, just through the saying hello and being part of the channel. So feel free to chat among yourselves as we get into the nitty gritty here with Irene. Hello, Irene. Welcome, intuitive friend. Thank you so much, Irene, for stopping by. Let's take a look here, Irene, at what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know, okay? Let's see what's coming through, what your guides want you to know. Hope all is well, intuitive friends. Great to see all of you here. I greatly appreciate your love, your loyalty, and your support. Don't forget to don't forget to give a thumbs up, okay? All right, intuitive friends, let's see what's coming through here for Irene. Irene, let's see what's coming through, what your guides want you to know. Free 5-minute reading, intuitive friends. And we have here Irene. We have nurture. Nurture others and also yourself. Okay. This is about you pouring back into you as much as you're pouring into other people. And of course, making sure that you're not draining yourself too much on, again, pouring so much into others and not recalibrating and pouring enough to you. Okay, so your guides want you to know, listen, the same way that you are open, generous, nurturing, compassionate to others, have the same grace for yourself and focus on your self-care. Okay, so pay attention to that. Give yourself the time to unwind, meditate, do something special for yourself, whether it's your, a pedicure, a manicure, having your favorite tea or coffee, little things like that that make a difference. Bubble bath, recalibrating your energy fields, listening to a good meditation, things like that, things that make you feel the joy and feel present. All right. So nurture is there for you. I'm also getting this energy of the Empress here in tarot. So I don't know, I'm getting some like Venetian energy. You may be inspired to do something that you have like a passion for here. Whatever that hobby may be, just do it, have fun. Okay. I'm also getting here, there's a slow growth happening behind the scenes. I don't know what that may be about, but again, a lot of this is your energy, making sure you're good, making sure you're present and that you're grounded. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through for you, my dear. Let's see, Irene. All right. And we have here the person holding the coin. Okay. Making sure that, what did I say? Didn't I say about splurging? Didn't I just say that Empress energy I was feeling? Hello. This is it right here. Although the person holding the coin says woman holding the coin, no worries. I'm feeling that Queen of Pentacles energy with the Queen of Wands. So there is this sense of more stability, focusing on your stability, focusing on your money bag, your career, or things that are very valuable for you or to you. Okay. I'm also picking up here that you may be embracing not only this Queen of Pentacles energy here in regards to security, stability, nurture, and growth. Hello, nurture. All right. Validation, confirmation. But I'm also getting here you having a very practical, sensible approach to the things that you are that you either consider valuable or the people or situations that you consider important. With this energy of the Queen of Wands energy that I'm picking up here, there's this proactive, confident energy moving forward. You may be embracing that right now. There's a sense of confidence, leadership. You're very you feel comfortable in your own skin is how this is coming through. So this is very, very beautiful energy. You're taking it easy. You're being more present. Things that are important to you in regards to things that are valuable, things, people, situations, environments, and your intuition, as well as this yang energy is here. Okay. So inspiration, super important right now at this moment in time. You may be embracing more passionate moves. So if you're not feeling the inspiration and motivation to do something, you're just not going to invest in it, which is great because then you're just being more selective on the what and the who you invest towards. That being said, let's take a look at your lesson. Ooh, something flipped over. It says brew. What did I say? Didn't I say here about you taking some time, splurging on like your favorite tea or your favorite something? You have brew like tea. So something is happening, maybe not so much on the visible plane, on the 3D world, okay, plane. So maybe you're not able to see it or feel it, but something is happening behind the scenes, okay, energetically. It's definitely coming through, especially with that nurture. Okay. Bruce says, you're being called to listen to the prelude of miracles soon to unfold. Remember that I said here with nurture that I was picking up this Empress energy. The Empress energy is that slow growth. It's nurturing your own yin energy so that this kind of like new life, productive stage emerges. And again, your practicality, your self confidence is also the ingredients here in regards to this nurturing. Remember, I said about splurging on yourself. It's so funny. I don't know, maybe you're into like tea or coffee, but we have brew here. This says these miracles are brewing around you, waiting to reveal themselves at the right moment. Listen, if we know anything about the Empress energy, it's something that is growing in this just slow growth or gestation. That is why the Empress is pregnant. It's about the growth that's happening within and the growth that takes time. So there may be here between 6 to 9 months, there may be something coming through for you that is coming out for today. So that came out today here in this reading. So just be aware, okay? So between 6 to 9 months or starting in the summer, okay? So starting with that June kickoff of the summer all the way to maybe mid-September, that's that summer energy. So just keep an eye out for that. It says, prepare your heart and keep yourself open to the beauty of the unknown. What did I say about the Empress? Empress is Venus energy, Venetian energy, creativity, beauty, luxury, pampering yourself. Validation, confirmation there. Hopefully these messages have been insightful. There you go. And don't forget to drop a rose if these messages resonate. If they don't now, they may resonate at a later time. That being said here, Irene, I hope these messages have been insightful. I'll see you next time. Up next, we have Anaya. But before I jump into Anaya's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, hello to all of you who are joining me here today. Those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All that is there. And if you're watching me here live, just take a look in the chat. Intuitive friends, the list is closed as far as my subscribers. Okay, I have to write that in. My apologies, I haven't done that. But you know, I am multitasking. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. I will be channeling more messages later today. Or later tonight, I should say. I do plan to come and spill some tea. Okay. What do I mean by spilling some tea? I'm talking about my $10 super chat lives. And if you're interested in that, then feel free to join me a little later tonight. Okay. As soon as I finish this, I will be jumping on that reading. Okay. So there you go. So we have members are open. 1 through 3. Okay, there we go. All right. So there we go, intuitive friends. Let me see. Irene wrote coffee. There you go. I was like getting coffee or tea, and you said yes, thank you. You're very, very welcome. Something may be coming up for you either summer or between 6 to 9 months. Okay. Which is interesting, 6 to 9 months. So we take a look at the number 6 is June and 9 is September. So again, it's coming through here as that may be that type of timeline here for you. Again, we as humans have timeline, divine timing doesn't. Okay. So just keeping, all right. So yes, I'm getting here a request. Hold on 1 second to repeat the list. Okay. Yeah. My apologies. I should have shown the list here. All right, intuitive friends. So I just finished with Irene. Up next, we have Anaya. Then we have Jack Cal. We have Eve_J and Firebird Rules. Those are the subscribers that I have. I do have open availability here for members. Any tier is fine. So those of you who are interested in that, please feel free to do that. There's no obligation. That being said, I will be coming back tomorrow to do more free readings. So no worries about that. Okay, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Anaya. Hello, Anaya. Just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what's coming through here in regards to what your guides want you to know. Okay? What your guides want you to know. Remember, if I do feel, sense, intuitively a timeline, I will share that. But if I don't, I won't. Okay? So, you know, some of you may see like some readings, I'm like, okay, I really feel like this is going to happen around this time. Others, that may not be the case, so just giving you a heads up on that. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you here, Ayana. Anaya, what your guides want you to know. We have here the sun. Nice. Things are lighting up, illuminating, clarity. You may be at a moment in time right now where you are embracing the clarity of something. The optimism is coming through. Sun, super important here because it is the vital source of everything that grows and everything on earth, right? If we didn't have the sun, we would have a very, very big problem, right? So the sun is a vital source. I'm also getting happiness, success as well. Now, this is the sun in an oracle deck. This is not a tarot deck, but the sun is coming through here as maybe even some type of personal growth that you may be experiencing right now at this moment in time, or the sense of you finally having kind of like you're being at the tail end of that personal growth. Okay, there's an energy here of you recharging, de-stressing, okay, not taking things so in a stressful way. I do feel that there may be a magical, I don't know why I want to say magical, but all right, magical time or something approaching here, maybe in the summer, because the sun is here, or during Leo season, which happens to be during the summer as well. Okay, I'm getting a lot of fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could be some placements on your astrological natal chart. They don't have to be, but they could. All right, so sun is the vital source, but sun is also being proactive and being very, very it's so funny because I was supposed to start with this deck, but I started with the other one. Okay, it is what it is. Maybe that there's a reason for that. All right, let's take a look here. Ayana, what else is coming through for you? If you've been going through a difficult time, wow. Remember, I just said if you've been going through a difficult time, you have this that came through. If you have been going through a difficult time, because I do see the lotus here, this is giving you, your guys just want to tell you here to hang on. Okay. And right when I said that, this flipped over. So hold on a second. Your guides are telling you hang on to your faith, hang on to your religious or spiritual strength. Okay, you are going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so this sense of personal growth, happiness, success, and you recharging is coming. Okay, so don't lose hope, because your prayers, and I'm just going to flip this over because this is exactly how it came out. And by the way, you have two cards here. Your prayers, your hoping, wishing, manifestation is not falling on deaf ears. Okay? They're hearing what you are going through, what you may be experiencing or feeling at this moment in time. Prayer says, prayer is a dialogue with the universe. Express your wishes. Okay? So continue to connect in the way that you are connecting spiritually or religiously. Okay? Manifestation here may be important. Okay? Or listen, I would suggest take a look at my nighttime affirmation to help you stay in a more optimistic type of energy, especially if there's a lot of worries or concerns that are kind of surrounding you right now. Okay. The next card, look at that. What did I say? Faith, religious, or spiritual strength. Hold on to it because there it is. Hope. Okay. Don't lose hope. validation, confirmation. It says, hope is a beam of light in the darkness. So you may feel, look at that. Hope is the beam of light in darkness, and you have the Sun card. So this moment that's difficult, challenging, that you see, there's always a reason why things happen. Because I'm starting with this deck, but I ended up starting with this one. So this is saying, okay, there's light at the end of the tunnel here. You may not feel like you are at this like happy, optimistic energy, but you're going to have to turn that around, even if it's just you listening and repeating that nighttime affirmation that I have in my energy healing and affirmation section, my playlist. Do that every time before you go to bed to bring you to a higher vibration. Okay, so there you go. All right, let's take a look at your last and final card. Up next, we have Jack Cal. Jack Cal, you are up next. Let's take a look here at what is coming through for you. So they're just giving you, this is like for you, like a reading of comfort, like you're not alone. Okay, they're supporting, your guides are supporting you, the universe, your whichever your spiritual or religious beliefs may be. So your prayers are being heard, they're being answered, okay, in some way, shape, or form. Just don't lose hope. You have here Cepheus. Cepheus says you're caught in repeating patterns, unable to make new choices in the current situation. There's more here, but I want to show you something. What is behind Cepheus? This beautiful kind of sunshine that's coming through the clouds. So the clouds is the struggle, the situation, circumstance, or event, the energy that you may be kind of in at this moment in time. There's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, okay? That says here, release outdated ideas and connect with your intuition and seek entirely new insights. Now, whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may be, sometimes, and I'm not saying that this is the case for you, but I need you to just be aware of the following message. Sometimes difficulties come in certain areas of our lives because it is time for either a change or it's time for you to be in a different, with a different energy around you, whether that is a person, an environment, or a situation. So something needs to change. And sometimes, and I'm not saying that this is your case, but I want you to reflect on this message where there may be some type of paying attention here to looking at something from a different perspective. Maybe you feel like whatever this thing is like the most important thing on planet Earth. And it might be the most important thing on planet Earth for you. But maybe here there's something more for you in another either environment, situation, circumstance, person, whatever this may be. And maybe you've been a little bit too comfortable in that space. So much so that you're not allowing yourself to grow. So just pay attention to that, especially with the fact that Neptune is in Aries, things are shifting. Saturn is going into Aries. There's a conjunction happening in Aries, which is a lot of fire. Remember, I said Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. And also, something to keep in mind also is that fire is about inspiration. So something here you may feel newly inspired to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. That being said, that's all that I have here for you. Remember, it says seek entirely new insights. Okay. So there may be something here that, yes, it's something that maybe you've been in a long time, whether it's with a person, an environment, or a situation, and it's time for you to try to gain a clearer perspective. And maybe you've been way too comfortable in something, and this is saying it's time for you to open your eyes and see that there's more potential in something else here. Okay, so that's what I have here for you. That being said, Ayana, I hope that these messages are insightful. Don't forget, continue leaning into your faith and do not lose hope. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support, Ayana. Up next, we have Jack Cal. But before I jump into Jack Cal's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, welcome. For those of you who just subscribed to the channel, I want to say thank you. For those of you who are visiting for the first time, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. Up next, we have Jack Cal. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. And oh, hello, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Welcome. So Ascending Universal Butterfly is a member. So Ascending Universal Butterfly, I will be adding you to the list at number 1. Okay, Butterfly? So you are at number 1 in the members list. Now, that being said, I'm going to jump to Jack Cal, and then after I finish with Jack Cal, I'm going to jump into Butterfly's reading, okay? Perfect timing, Jack Cal, because I just finished the reading for Ayana. Ayana said struggling, a very difficult time, okay? I was able to see that for sure in your reading. I know it started with a very sunny kind of optimism type of beginning, but that's of course because that's where you're going to head towards. But it's super important for you to get out of your comfort zone, look at things from a higher perspective. Like I said, Ayana, take a look in the chat and take a look at the free energy healing and affirmations that I have there, and try to do that affirmation, that nighttime affirmation right before you go to sleep at night. That's going to get you in a higher perspective and a more higher vibrational right before you go to bed. It will ease the tension, and again, you're allowing yourself to be more in optimism. Okay. That being said, Ascending Butterfly, like I said, is going to come right after Jack Cal. Jack Cal, you are up next. After Jack Cal, we have Eve. After Eve, we have Firebird Rules. And then, of course, intuitive friends, for those of you who are, because I have a lot of you who've been asking me, when are you doing the $10 super chats? I will be. That's the plan. The plan is to do that tonight. Okay. So as soon as I get off this, I will be focusing on spilling some amazing tea on whatever it is that you may have pending in the back of your mind. Okay. That, intuitive friends. Now I will be starting with Jack Cal. Hello, Jack Cal. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And let us jump into your reading, Jack Cal. Let's see what is coming through for you. Just a reminder, Jack Cal, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. And if you are don't forget to take a look at your February readings, okay? Intuitive friends, this is not just for Jack Cal, but I'm going to say this for everyone. Take a look at your quarterly readings that I did back in December, where I gave you an overall type of energy in all the 4 quarters of 2026. That may be useful, especially with all the energies that are shifting and changing. Okay, Venus, I want to say, is going to go in Pisces sometime this week. I want to say Neptune is in Aries, Saturn is in Aries, there's a conjunction there. Uranus is going to go into Gemini later this year. So lots happening astrologically, or planetary shifts that may influence certain things. So just take a look at that quarterly reading. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look at what's coming here for you. Okay, Jack Cal, let's see what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know. As a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? The list is closed as of right now, intuitive friends, but don't worry. Tomorrow is the dawn of a new day, and you'll be I'm more than happy to do your readings tomorrow. Remember, this is first come, first serve. You have Harmony here, Jack Cal. Harmony says, harmony is the beautiful melody in relationships, okay? You may be in a more harmonious type of energy, where this could be in any type of connection or relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be in many different areas of relationship. This could be with work. This could be with friends, with loved ones. This could be in your partnerships, in your romance section. This could be with siblings, with friends, with family, with rapport with your colleagues at work, maybe even here a harmonious kind of energy between you and clients or patients or people that you bring a certain service towards. Okay, so there may be the sense of harmony. If you're not in this harmonious state, this is in a way giving you the heads up that if you are struggling with something right now, because I do see this beautiful mountain here, okay, got 1, 2, 3 mountains here. No worry, things will loosen up, things will shift with time. Just make sure that you are in this energetic alignment of more being more optimistic, seeing the glass half full rather than half empty. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you here, Jack Cal. I feel that if you are, and I'm not saying that you are, but I'm just getting here. If you are kind of going through a hard time or you're kind of close to closing that chapter of struggle, and there's this kind of like, I'm getting like a transition, okay? Like closing the chapter on something that's a struggle, opening the chapter of more harmonious, free-flowing energy, okay? There could be here some type of success or feeling proud of yourself for having accomplished X, Y, and Z, whatever that may be, okay? Whether this is something that you may be experiencing now or something that may be coming through for you in the near future, okay? So there is more of a harmonious type of energy that's coming through. If this is what you are feeling now, then obviously this is giving you validation confirmation that whatever this harmony is, you will see it in some way, shape, or form in regards to all or the most, whatever your relationships, okay, whether that is romantic or non-romantic. That being said, Jack Cal, let's see what else is coming through for you. We have deceit, okay, especially if you feel like someone may have backstabbed you or that there may be some things happening in the background where the struggle was either felt or seen or experienced. This is saying things are coming back into balance. Now, if it's not a specific person or environment that you feel or that you experience some type of betrayal, backstabbing, or feeling like someone was being manipulative or hiding some type of information, this could just be your self-sabotaging thoughts or your limited beliefs. Okay, so whatever your lack that kind of like lack mindset, and again, take what resonates. This may be trying to creep in as you are going through a struggle here or as you're trying to balance or rebalance yourself. So make sure that you are not allowing your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs to try to get the best out of you, okay? Because it seems here that there's this energy of you being more in connection with that internal presence, with being proud of yourself in something here. Okay. So harmony is super important. That could be, tug of war energy where sometimes you feel like you are at the top of the mountain and sometimes you're kind of like really stressed and worried. So allow yourself to bring that into balance by letting go of these self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs and being more concentrating more or allowing yourself to open yourself up more to a more optimistic energy. Okay, Jack Cal, let's see what else is coming through for you. Up next we have Eve_J. Eve_J, you are up next. Let's see what's coming through for you, Jack Cal. Last but not least, you have here compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, be proud of something here that either you have accomplished already or will be accomplishing. Compassion says now is the time to be gentler with yourself, to forgive your shortcomings. That's this right here. And also here to forgive those who have done things that have been unfair to you. So energetic forgiveness. Remember that forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. It's about you clearing that energy. Okay. So now is the time to be gentler with yourself, to forgive your shortcomings. Stop playing the role of harsh judge or oppressor, or I'm getting here victim or martyr mindset as well. Become the compassionate guardian who always protects your own soul. Okay. So allowing yourself to vibrate at a higher energy, not letting your self sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs or people who have done you wrong in the past or recent past. There's a sense of you energetically releasing. So I would suggest to do the Ho'oponopono chant or prayer. I'm going to add it here as a tool, free tool for you to use if this resonates. Okay. That being said, that's all that's coming through here for you today. Jack Cal, I hope these messages have been insightful. Take care. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. Hope all is well, Jack Cal, and I'll see you soon, my dear. Up next, we have Eve. Don't go anywhere, Jack Cal, because I want to add a link there for you. Also, take a look at my energy healing and energy affirmations playlist as well. Of course, that's already in the chat, so you could just take a look at that. Let me put here that free resource. You listen, guys, you know I'm all about the free resources. Okay, so let's take a look at. Give me 1 second. I know I have it here. Okay, hold on. All right. All right, so here's the link for you, my dear. If you want to use it and find it useful, I'll just place it here for you. All right, okay. I know I just spelled that wrong. So before anybody calls me out on that, there we go. The Ho'oponopono. All right, chant. So there you go. That being said, thank you so much, Jack Cal. And take a look at the chat for more information. All right, up next. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. My apologies. Eve is not up next. It's Butterfly. I forgot I have a member here. So Butterfly is up next, and then after Butterfly, I have Eve. Okay. So as I mentioned before, Intuitive Friends, I'll take one member, one subscriber, one member, one subscriber. When a member appears, I will make sure that I also do their reading right after. Okay. So that being said. Up next, we have Butterfly, and let's say thank you to Butterfly. Butterfly is part of the membership tier, membership program. Thank you so much, Butterfly. And of course, thank you so much, Butterfly, for donating your time here on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. We all greatly appreciate it. Trust me, when you're not here, you are missed, okay? So thank you so much. And of course, as I always say, don't ever feel like you have to do this. If you can't, you can't, but it is appreciated when you do stop by. I also want to say thank you to Beverly. Beverly 608, I think, was like helping out for a little bit. She was like, click on that like button. So thank you as well. All right, Butterfly, let's see what's coming through for you. Butterfly, let's see what's coming through for you. What your guides want you to know, okay? Now, as a reminder here, Butterfly, that these messages are for intuitive purpose. I'm sorry, intuitive purpose. For entertainment purposes only, okay? So just keep that in the back of your mind. Let's see, Butterfly, what's coming through for you, my dear. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Wisdom. Now, it's very interesting. I'm only going to say this. It's very interesting because I want you, Butterfly, to remember that last reading that you had for the members tier. Okay, I'm not going to I'm not going to talk about it here because that's for my members only program. But think about the messages that came through that time because this is very much connected. to that. You have wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and reflection. Now, what's very interesting is that this is an oracle deck. This is not a tarot deck, but I'm getting the Hermit card in tarot. Very, very heavy energy here with the Hermit card in tarot. So your introspection, you taking the time and the discipline to do that introspection, that soul searching, healing, growing. You're also not only growing through the experiences and the things that you've been through, but you're also growing in the discipline that you're putting into to your spirituality or religious beliefs, but it's also allowing you to grow wiser. Okay. So there you go. Your guides want to tell you you're doing a really, really good job at ensuring that you are staying present. So whatever it is that you are doing, you're doing your due diligence, and there's a sense of wisdom or into it's so funny because I did say intuition a little while ago. I just channeled that. I said intuition, and I'm like, it's not intuition, it's entertainment purposes only. That's what I think what I was trying to say. But yeah, so intuition here may be very kind of sharpening here for you. Like it's clearing up. Ooh, you have here contract. Contract just flipped out of the deck. Now, listen carefully because a lot is coming through in regards to contract. Number one, if you are going to sign something, agree to something, okay? Whether it's a lease, whether it's a car, whether it's something that you're giving approval on, or something that you're writing, or, uh, you know, I don't know what you may, do career wise, if this applies, but anything that you get or anything that comes your way in regards to documents, okay? Documents, whether legal or non-legal documents, anything that you may be signing, receiving, or that you need to send an approval or reply or some type of message. Okay, this could be text, this can be email, this could be a letter, this could be work related, this could be personal, whatever it is. Take a look at it twice. Okay, so make sure that you read the fine print. All right. If there is something that is teetering here that you're like, I don't know if something is going to work out for me, this contract card is giving me this kind of like things are going to move in your direction, or things are going to be more favorable for you. Okay, so either justice will be served, or there's a sense of like, like you're going to be favored in something. So something, whatever this may go towards, it will lean in your favor. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. I'm also getting this card here, which looks very much like the Justice card in tarot, but it's not. Okay, but it's giving this energy of you balancing that yin and yang energy. And because you are doing your due diligence, you're balancing off that yang and yin energy. You're able to look at things from a very practical, objective standpoint, but also use your intuition and your inner calling to fine tune or to decipher things in general, because that's how it's coming across. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Butterfly, I hope you found these messages insightful. Let's see what's coming through. Woo. Okay. It says stay present. Okay. That's what's coming through. Stay present. All right. That just flipped out of the deck for you. Remember, I just said that. Validation confirmation. I just said I'm feeling the Hermit card in tarot. And what is the Hermit card in tarot? It is that energy of solitude and introspection. It's about you doing your due diligence, like I said, in regards to your spirituality and in regards to being present. And sure enough, this is just a reminder here of what I mentioned at the top of the reading and what I channeled that says stay present. So there you go, validation confirmation. It says your thoughts are disconnecting you from reality, avoiding external challenges. Okay. It says an unresolved issue, you trapped You okay, wait. An unresolved issue has trapped in mental has you trapped in mental loops, okay? Now is the time to face it head on and return to the present and reconnect with the essence of life and restore balance, which is what I was talking about here at the top of your reading with the scales, okay, something coming into balance, and your sense of clarity, which is that clarity, that wisdom, and that being able to connect more with your inner, follow your inner knowing here. And here is exactly pretty much what I was channeling earlier, but here now we have it in validation confirmation form through something that you can read. So there you go. That being said, Butterfly, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. I hope these messages have been insightful for you. Drop a rose if these messages resonate. If they don't resonate now, they may resonate at a later time. That being said, intuitive friends, I'll see you next time. Up next, we have Eve. Eve, you are up next, Eve_J. But before I jump to Eve_J's reading, just a reminder, intuitive friends, if you want to maximize your reading, all you need to do is drop a super sticker or a super chat, and then I'll give you more information, more time, and more details about what is coming through for you here today. That being said, intuitive friends, no obligation, of course, just a reminder. Give me 1 second, intuitive friends, because this is acting over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, you wrote here strong message, and you okay for. Oh, okay, very validating for me. I am on the right path. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for the validation confirmation with those roses. Thank you so much. All right. Up next, we have Eve. But before I jump into Eve's reading, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. If you newly subscribed, thank you. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All that information is down below. And if you're watching me live, it's in the chat. That being said, intuitive friends, for those of you who are my subscribers, welcome, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I'm planning to do a spill the tea reading right after this live, so stay tuned, okay? I will take some time first, and then I'll jump into that reading. But if you are interested in doing a super chat live with me, I will be coming on later tonight, okay? Sorry, I had to drink some water. All right, intuitive friends, please note that all of the spaces have been filled. The list is closed, but please feel free to continue to subscribe to the channel, because tomorrow I will be coming back and doing some more free readings, okay? This happens all the time on my channel. I know I've taken a 4-day rest because I've been doing other things behind the scenes. As you guys know, I do have a career. So I've been doing that. So, the semester just started. So I've been a little bit busy doing that. But now, things are back at a balance. So intuitive friends, don't worry. I will be back here tomorrow. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. If you are interested in asking specific personal questions, then join me on my super chat, okay? All right. So these lives are not these free readings are not about asking personal questions. It's more about personal growth and what may be coming through for you. All right. That being said, Eve, welcome back. Eve, this reading is for you, focusing on what your guides want you to know. Please note, Eve_J, that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. All right, so let's see what's coming through for you. All right, Eve. Ooh, you have awareness. Wow, there's like a spiritual element here for you, Eve. You have awareness. It says maintain awareness, be present in every moment. Okay. So I'm getting here for you, Eve_J. There are things that you need to take a look at or pay attention to in the 3D world, like notice, decipher, okay? Pay attention, like attention as like in the 3D world, whether it's what you're seeing, experiencing on the 3D realm. So make a mental note of that. That information or those things that you see that have that tangible or valuable evidence, pay attention to that. But this is also talking about you also paying attention and becoming aware of what other messages that you're getting in regards to your intuition. Follow your inner knowing. Sometimes what you may see with your physical eyes may not be what your intuitive eyes are picking up. Okay? So this is saying you need to use both. Okay? Your intuitive awareness will I'm getting here, will heighten the more that you do meditation, the more that you pour into yourself in regards to self-care, in regards to listening to your inner knowing, allowing yourself to meditate, to dial down the external and internal noise and just be present and grounded. Okay. I also want to talk about here for you to pay attention to working on your root chakra, 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. Okay. That frequency, when you listen to it, is going to help you feel more grounded. So anything that you do spiritually, start with that root chakra. That's that red one right over here. I don't know if you could see it, but yeah, I don't know if you can, but they have the, oh yeah, there you can. Yeah, you can right here. Okay, that red gem right there, that's the root chakra. So we have main 7, but we have more. Okay, we have more up here and below, but these are usually the ones that we focus on. Okay, so root chakra being very important here for you, Eve J, for you to ground your energy so that you can stay present and be able to lean more and trust more your inner knowing. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you here, Eve_J. Eve_J. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Ooh, look at that. You have the gate. I'm sorry, the garden and the gate. Okay. There may be this energy of you kind of resisting or feeling like, I don't know if I should take a step forward in something. Or maybe you feel very comfortable in your comfort zone. This is saying, try to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. Allow yourself to explore and experience. Listen, of course, to your gut level inner knowing. But I'm getting here that especially with this garden and the gate, it's someone that's very much connected to in their mind. So there may be some things that you're thinking about a lot lately. And this is saying, okay, fine, think about it. Okay. Use both your analytical, logical, rational mind, but also allow yourself to listen to the subtle energies and the subtle messages that are coming through in regards to your intuition or your inner knowing. Okay. So using both. Okay. There's a sense about being very apprehensive or being apprehensive and uncertain about the next move. Just allow yourself to be more open, not be fearful of a next move, but be more open to saying to yourself, well, you know what? I don't know what the future may hold. There may be some unknown variables, but I trust that I will always walk in clarity or in illumination. Okay. And that's what we see here. And this here is the kind of the third eye chakra illuminating. And then this is the physical eye, being able to see with the physical eye, but also be able to see with the third eye chakra or your intuitive eye. Okay. That being said, Eve_J, this is your last and final card here. Up next, we have Firebird Rules. Firebird Rules, you are up next. Okay, Eve_J, let's see what your guys want you to know. Look at that. Learn the lesson. Okay. There, like I said, I feel here that there's something here that you're very hesitant about. Okay. Maybe you went through, so I'm gonna read this in a moment, but maybe you went through something that has like left you in this jaded energy or left you a little bit kind of fearful or kind of like, I don't know, doubting yourself. Allow yourself to get out of this energy of self-doubt and uncertainty and gain more. I'm getting here, gain more confidence, and you're going to be able to do that the more that you work on that meditation and grounding your energy. Okay, because once you're grounded, there's that stability there. Okay, and then right after the root chakra comes the sacral chakra, which is you allowing yourself to open up to your creativity. Okay, allowing yourself to engage in this, your heart's desire, what inspires you. Okay. And then the solar plex chakra is about the confidence, right? So if I were you, if you haven't done so already, work with your 7 chakras, especially the first 3: root, sacral, and solar plexus. Okay. The lesson learned, or learn the lesson, it says an unexpected event disrupted your plans. This could have been in the past or recent past, or this could be something that you may be going through now. It says, but don't be discouraged. You see this person here? This person looks like they're either discouraged or they're very uncertain or apprehensive about what they're going to do next. Okay. Validation confirmation. It says, this is a reminder from above, from the ethers, from your guides. It says, learn the lesson, uplift your spirit, and step forward. Remember that I said that I was getting this energy about you being very comfortable in your comfort zone, and it's time to step out of that energy, okay, to experience something new. There it goes. Learn the lesson, uplift your spirit, and step forward boldly. Boldly means with confidence. Exactly what I was just talking about, the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras, right? There you go. The future is yours to create. Okay, so whatever it is that you are planning to do here in regards to what this may be talking about for you, this is all about you moving forward and having the confidence and taking the leap forward with the leap of faith, making sure that whatever this is something that, again, makes common, practical, sensible sense, but also that you are validating the messages that you're getting here and following your inner knowing. That being said, Eve, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Up next, we have Firebird Rules. Firebird Rules, you are up next. But first, for those of you who are new to my channel and just subscribed, thank you so much. For those of you who are visiting, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. And for those of you who are watching me live, just take a look in the chat list, as there you will find all my links. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Please know that I will be coming back later for those of you who are interested in the super chat readings of spilling the tea. We're going to spill some tea tonight, so grab your favorite beverage and snacks and tune in later, where I will be channeling messages focusing on what's going on with. Okay, so we're gonna go a little deeper here. Of course, that is a 10-minute reading. It is not a free reading, so if you are interested in joining that, just keep aware that it is not a free reading. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. That being said, intuitive friends, let's jump to the reading here for Firebird Rules. Hello, Firebird Rules. Thank you so much for following, for subscribing, for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Just a reminder here, Firebird Rules, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. And so I will be channeling what your guides want you to know. Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. Of course, intuitive friends, let's give a round of thank you and applause for Ascending Universal Butterfly, who just graciously and generously donate her time here on the channel in the chat. So thank you so much, Butterfly, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's see what's coming through for you. Ascending Universal Butterfly here. Let me know if you're interested. Just let me get a yes or whatever. Or you could just email me or whatever if you want to become a moderator, an official moderator for the channel. It's just basically you do it. You don't have to do it all the time. It's like whenever you want. But if you want to volunteer in that way, I'll place you as a moderator. Okay. So just let me know how you feel about that. All right. Eve wrote, thanks, Lexa. This is too far. Thanks, Lexa. And you gave me a heart. Okay, awesome. I'm happy that that resonated, or that at the very least I gave you some type of clarity. Okay. So Ascending Universal Butterfly, let me know so then I can do that behind the scenes. Okay. All right. Firebird rules. Welcome, Firebird rules. Let's see what your guys want you to know. Firebird rules, as I mentioned before, if I didn't, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, my dear? Let's see what's coming through. Firebird rules. All right, and you have here insight. Wow, this is beautiful. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. Wow. I don't know if right now at this moment in time you are learning something like in school, like in certification, a license, just information. I don't know if that may be related to a job, to schooling, to work, to university, or if it's just you doing your due diligence in gaining information, knowledge, or education just by yourself, going through either tools, resources, books, watching things, videos, whatever it may be, but you gaining some type of insight or education in this sense of illumination and clarity in regards to what you may be reading, learning, the resources that you're either looking towards or that you've been gaining some type of insight, whether that is physically through books, audios, reading, conversations, communities that you are taking a part in, or whether this insight is talking about spirituality and maybe you're doing the work, the meditation, the aligning your chakras, the learning of that as well. Okay. So whatever this insight may be, this could be in the 3D realm, meaning in your daily life, but this could also be very well connected to spiritual or religious insights. Okay. So maybe you are piquing this interest right now at this moment in time where you want to know more. There's a desire to learn more, either through curiosity or through this sense of like you want to start something, or you want to progress in something, or you want to open a new door, open a new chapter. Maybe you're taking a pivotal direction. Maybe it's a new phase. Maybe it's something that you're discovering, but you're learning more about something. And that curiosity in some way, shape, or form here is allowing you to gain more insight, whether that insight is, like I said, 3D tangible resources, reading, whatever that may be, or if this is spiritual. Either way, very, very beautiful message here. Okay. So there is this sense of like renewal or evolution or rebirth also. Okay, it's giving me this. Ooh, something flipped over here. Look at that. The reason why this may be happening here is your guides are saying it's because you've cut the cord to the people, to the environment, or to things that no longer served you. The moment that you chose to walk away from something that was not in your best interest, or where you noticed that there were energy vampires, or that this situation, circumstance, event, person, or environment was not elevating you, was not letting you grow and expand, either you chose to walk away from that person, that scenario, that environment, or the universe may have placed you in a situation, circumstance, or event where you had no choice, and maybe you were left out in the cold, but you may have been left out in the cold so that you could walk away, because maybe you weren't seeing the sign, symbol, synchronicities. Okay, so there's this energy here of you leaving the past behind, or mentally, energetically, emotionally disengaging from either people, environments, or situations that may have left you out in the cold, or that you were just like, this is not, this is not the place where I can evolve, where I can heal, where I can grow, because you have a lot of untapped potential within you. Okay, so I just want to mention that you may be at a brink here of like a very big new beginning or new cycle, like a big milestone here, where there could be everything that you've ever experienced in the past or recent past. It's like it all happens, but it happens for you to see it, to experience, to learn, to grow. And there's this like big shift that may be upon you, or a very big shift that you are closing chapters during Pisces season. Okay, Pisces season is coming up. So Pisces season is the last astrological sign of closing 2025. Now, you may say, but wait a minute, we're in 2026. Calendar year, we're in 2026. Astrologically speaking, we're still in 2025. Why? Well, because Pisces is the last sign, and the new astrological new year begins with Aries. So, astrologically speaking, here with Pisces, we're still in that 2025. So, maybe here you are continuing to wrap up some lessons, release some things here, energetically forgive those that need forgiveness. Just like, again, it's not you having to talk to them again or anything, but it's just you kind of like letting yourself go and releasing from that energy, moving into a new time, a new beginning, a new cycle. A lot of butterflies here, and that may be starting here for you during the Aries astrological season, which begins in March, which is where all this beautiful spring energy comes through. So again, you're getting that type of energy coming through. All right, Firebird rules. Let's see what else is coming through for you. I'm also getting here maybe self-help situations here as well, like self-help books, self-help audio. But there's this energy here of this desire to learn more, curiosity. Like I said, I'm getting this sense of like, renewal, rebirth, which makes a whole lot of sense why you have so many butterflies there. You may be entering a very big milestone now, especially once Aries kicks off the astrological new year. So there may be a lot of changes this year for you, very positive ones in 2026. As you know, 2026, when you add all the numbers together, you have the number 10. You drop that 0 and you get the number 1. Number 1 is all about new beginnings, okay? It's about new cycles. So maybe 2026 is this new awareness here, okay? All right, let's take a look at your last and final card. And of course, we have here, wow, talk about validation confirmation. You have turn away. I mean, not only did it come out once with walking away, but you have it twice with your last and final card, which is like the one that's about like the advice that you're getting, so to speak. So this is telling me there's some type of validation confirmation in regards to what I was channeling. Your intuition is at its peak. Like I said here with insight, is showing me that here with the black cat. So there you go. So validation, confirmation of these two messages coming through with this. Let me read what this says. And it says, turn away. It says, you're investing energy, or you may have been investing energy into soil, relationships, people, environments, things that won't bloom. Okay. Either that those things weren't going to expand, or that you weren't expanding, growing, and blooming in those situations, or in those environments, or with that person, or whatever this may be. It says it's time to walk away. Legit. Same thing it says here. I'm going to show you. It's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling. Your inner calling, your heart's desire, something that you're passionate about, something that you're curious about. There you go, validation, confirmation. So your efforts bear fruit. What did I say at the beginning of the reading here? You have a lot of untapped potential that is opening, blossoming, blooming, developing. Even if you already developed in the past, there's this energy here of a new cycle or new beginning. That being said, look at what came through for you. Again, the same thing I just read, but I wanted you to read it and see it on your own. I'm not making it up here. I mean, legit, this is exactly what I was channeling. That being said, Firebird rules, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section or here in the chat. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you. And don't forget, intuitive friends, not only Firebird rules, but those of you who are still here joining me, don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with 3 of your closest friends today. Let them know about the content that I have on my channel, and of course the readings that you have gotten here today. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support. And of course, a big shout out and big thank you here for Ascending Universal Butterfly for volunteering. I greatly appreciate it. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I'll see you next time.